few inches. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got his man. It's Henry for a Chargers touchdown.
Touchdown, L.A.
Hunter Henry there to make the grab. And the Chargers have taken a first-quarter lead. And the Chargers grab the 7-0 lead.
Makes the score Chargers 7, Packers nothing.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he's got room. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
When a draw works, it can be a thing of beauty. But when it doesn't, oh, it can be ugly. And in this case, loss of yardage ugly.
On 2nd and 11 now. Rodgers, he's going to sling this deep downfield. This is intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 32-yard line.
Out of the gun, Eckler running it. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Option play, and they'll give to Eckler. And they'll get him down at the 34, and he's going to be short of the first by a few yards. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
But forget knowing where the first down line was. This defense created their own line of scrimmage. They won every battle up front, and a lot of times that is one-on-one. And if you win your one-on-ones enough times, your defense is going to be pretty good. They had more people to the football and snuffed out the play.
And he's got his man on the out route. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. So they take a big chance here in their own territory. And you think the coach may have some questions to answer?
Yeah, and, you know, normally we focus on the media, right? The social media barrage that he's going to get for this one. How about on his own sideline and in his locker room? Because I think the team's going to look at him like, Coach, why would we go for it there? I mean, no confidence in the defense. You don't like the punter. I mean, what's going on here? You owe some explanations.
Now he dumps this off over the middle. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Rodgers to throw on 3rd and 1. This is caught. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Devontae Adams, 27 yards. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2.
The kick is good. That ties the game at 7. Crosby to kick off for Green Bay.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken at the 15, a short kick. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
The Charger drive about to get going. On 1st and 10, Herbert firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Herbert's pass.
3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, here's Herbert. Eluding the pressure right. And this complete to Henry over the middle. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run. Herbert on 1st down now. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. 11 more on that one, and another 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Now movement up front. I think they're going to get one of the Charger linemen. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. Herbert throwing again. That's complete to Austin Eckler, the running back. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 1st half. All knotted up at 7. We remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman. He's in Orlando, and he'll have our EA Sports halftime report. That's into the hands of Eckler. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Call it a gain of 5, and it'll make it a 2nd down.
At the 9-yard line.
Going on the ground with Eckler. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a 1st.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater. He just made a great play there.
From the gun, Herbert on 3rd down. This will be caught at about the 6.
Herbert's pass.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
Brings up 4th down.
On 4th down, Herbert. This is caught. And the Chargers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They opt to go for it, and they get it. 1st and this is caught. He's got it. Touchdown, L.A.
Complete to
Austin Eckler there to make the grab. And the Chargers have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front, and now see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this 2nd quarter.
Ty Long set to kick off.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Inside of a minute left in the half. Does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do, or I guess don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more is who I've got running my football team out on the field and the weapons around him. Can he make a play? Can he get into someone that we're going to trust to take care of the ball? If that's the case, I might push it a little bit here and try and get something before the half runs out.
Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And finally out of bounds down near the 10-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. So not quite a first and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Touchdown, Packers! Aaron Rodgers hitting Allen Lazard. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
Crosby for the extra point.
CD for them. This has just been an offensive explosion here in the second quarter.
Yeah, held scoreless in the first quarter. Now they find the end zone again here in the second. Sometimes you just have to have some patience. A lot of people think it's always an adjustment. You have to change what you're doing. Sometimes you just have to do your game plan just a little bit better. And I think that's part of what we're seeing here.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41. To throw again. Herbert. Going deep here for Allen. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended receiver. But now it'll be 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Going to throw on 3rd down with Herbert. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
Incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
And likely time for one final play here in the half, so they will go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Eckler. And this is going to come up well short as they stop him on 4th down. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And the half will begin with a touchback. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
By Chris Harris.
They'll go again to Jones. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Jones. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
10 at the 37-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Rodgers with a give. It's Aaron Jones. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
No gain on the play.
Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the third quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. Throwing over the middle, but it's incomplete. Robert Tonyan was the one he was looking for, and it's third down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nasir Adderley. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
They'll take over.
So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep ball. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Keenan Allen, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short.
Well, you got to think that sooner or later, they're going to hit one of those, but the coverage has been excellent thus far, and it was again on the last play.
Herbert wants to throw it on 3rd and 1. He's got a man. It's Williams. And he is going to have the Chargers first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. A Charger first there as Herbert finds Williams. Herbert setting up to throw on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Henry. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Charger first down. Herbert back to the air. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
Here is Eckler. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Herbert now. Flushed out right. He may try. And he's in for a Charger touchdown. Taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Chargers are going to take the lead. So a quarterback scramble, certainly a pass play, but he saw something, tucked it, and got in the end zone.
A lot of quarterbacks, when they scramble, they're scrambling to create more time to throw the ball downfield. In this situation, as you noted, he tucked it and took off. Great play by him.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. Takes this about 5 yards deep, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Hey, pick it up, defense. Let's go. Sponge. Inside.
On 2nd down, it's Jones. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Aaron Jones, the ball carrier. The tackle by Denzel Perryman.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a first down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
Here's J.K. Scott now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Oh, it's a wobbler here. Officially just 27 yards there on the punt. And this offense takes over in great shape right at the 50, 1st and 10. Herbert and the Chargers now with a 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. He'll hand off here to Eckler. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Brought down at the 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
2nd and 8. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Herbert now on 2nd down. Across the formation, he's got a man. That's Allen. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 27 yards there, a 1st down.
Los Angeles.
Here's Herbert. They'll roll him out right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down. They'll run here with Eckler. And a nice pickup there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
The ball carrier.
I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
Rolling to his right. That's complete, right around the 8. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the play, and it'll be 4th down. Well, clear running situation. Try to take time off the clock. He ran the previous play, set that play action up nicely.
Boy, did they ever, because they had shown the ability to run the football. So now you lose your keys as a defense. You dive for the running play, and they hit him over the top.
And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead.
Michael Badgley lining up.
They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Ty Long set to kick off.
Long now will kick it away following the touchdown. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't done before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Jones. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive they went 3-and-out.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. Devontae Adams, the intended receiver, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Chris Harris with a pick. Then he'll be brought down at his own 10-yard line. Another costly turnover, their second of this second half. And earlier when I asked you your keys to the second half, you said, hey, it may be trite, but I think it's turnovers. That's coming to fruition.
It certainly is, and let's face it, they named the game after it, right? So isn't it the most important thing? It's football. Exactly. They named a game for it. Take care of it.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and
2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Charger football as we welcome you back from the 2-minute warning. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll go out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves him with 3rd and 5. A shotgun snap for Herbert. Steps away to his left. He can run for it, and he will. And he is going to have the Chargers' 1st down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
The Chargers' 1st down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. After the loss, here's 2nd and 12 from the 18.
2nd and 12. At the 18.
They're going to pass here with Herbert. He'll get this to Eckler. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line.
Herbert.
12 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 12. 1st down.
Off the play fake to Eckler, it's Herbert. Flush to his right. And he's going to keep it here. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down.
Los Angeles.
Out of the gun, Herbert. Going deep here for Allen. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Kevin King with a pick.
Herbert's pass intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. So after the INT, it's Rodgers. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will write a finish to this ball game.
Today's final score.
So this one's over. It's in the win column for the LA Chargers. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the 2nd quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.